Hello everybody, we're here to talk about a very important topic that some kids here at school are really helping to deal with on the front lines. First of all, do me a favor, tell me your name.
I'm Gabby Flath. I am the president of our high school Bring Change to Mind Club.
And I'm Bentley Ford. I'm the secretary of our high school Bring Change to Mind Club.
And I'm Heather Harris. I'm the club advisor.
Tell me what this club is. Who wants to start with that?
I will. The Bring Change to Mind Club is a club just with a bunch of peers joined together to help spread awareness about mental health and just try to end the stigma surrounding mental health. Just giving more people resources and just having a group just where they can talk about it. But
Does this mean that kids know, like they'll know you guys are involved in it so they know they have a place to go?
yes,
I mean, how do they know?
Well, personally, I'm very open about my story with mental health and everything. So I personally like to talk to people, make sure people feel loved in whatever way I can. And I think that Bring Change to Mind just is able to help me do that, help me be that light.
You sounded like you wanted to talk about that too. Kids approach you?
No, I'm okay. Yeah,
You're
yes,
right.
they have approached me. It's just bringing awareness to everyone, not just like specific people. And we don't just sit there and like talk about it. We just have, it's just a group of people feel comfortable talking about it.
So what does this mean, meetings? Or
Yes.
how do you do it?
So we have meetings every other Wednesday for the entire club, and then on the Wednesdays we don't have entire club meetings. We have leadership meetings to discuss what we'll talk about the next meeting. And basically what we do is we just, have a community, socialize. Most of the time we're talking about what other events we're gonna come up with, things we can do, activities we can do, and also discussing like how we can help people.
Do kids then come in and basically kind of get counseled by other kids, or help me understand?
So, no, we are definitely not a counseling group by any means, and we are certainly not providing therapy in any way. This is actually a nationwide club started by actor Glenn Close several years ago. The purpose of this club is to start conversations. Mental health is something that has often not been talked about, and it's been hidden and behind closed doors. If you had a broken arm, you would go to the doctor and you would get it taken care of. If you had a mental health issue, you wouldn't talk about it. And the purpose of this club is to shed light on the fact that we all have mental health. Mental health is a spectrum. Good, bad, somewhere in the middle, we all have that. We all have good days, we all have bad days. We have mental health, we have mental illness. We all fall somewhere on that spectrum. And so the purpose of this club is to start a conversation about it and to let our youth know that there is no face of mental health or mental illness. It doesn't discriminate between young people, old people, wealthy people, poor people, black, white, athletes, non-athletes, artists, any of those things. And we want our kids to know that it's okay to talk about it. So we want these young people to understand that it's okay to have a conversation with someone if you're having a bad day, or if you're sad, or if you're happy, that's okay too. And so the purpose of this club is to educate our kids and to help them understand that we can have these conversations and you don't have to hide behind a closed door. So by the kids being involved in this club, they're going out and they're having these conversations openly with their peers at a practice or in the classroom. And so the other kids in the school, by us having these activities, we also have a club wall in the hallway. And so we're pushing out these resources throughout the school in the announcements when we have these events that are school-wide. And so we're reaching out and other kids are seeing that, hey, this is okay, we have an Instagram page. And so whether kids are reaching out to our club members or to me, we're getting the information out there. And I think it's fair to say that our school is aware and all of our students are aware that there are resources that are available to them. And I think they're using them.
Is there still a stigma with kids and mental health?
Yeah, our goal is to just try to end it. Obviously, there's still gonna be some, because people aren't completely comfortable, but our goal is to help people feel comfortable and be able to talk about it with others.
agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I also think that, like Ms. Harris mentioned, of our school being aware, is that I have a lot of friends who go to Bloomfield, and the stigma there is very upsetting. Personally, to me, it makes me kind of angry that all my friends who do struggle with certain things don't get that help that they need. And so I think Bloomfield is starting a new club, right?
They did,
Yeah,
yes.
so Bloomfield actually just recently started a club, and we're going to host them in October.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're hosting them over here in October. We're going to do an activity together. And so I think that is just going to even broaden how we can help people.
Even though stigma is still there, have we come a long ways? I'm thinking when I was a kid where no one would even address this issue.
We've come a very long way. I would tell you that we are definitely educating young people. I think we're educating adults. I think there is a mental health crisis right now. I would tell you that since COVID, there's no question there's a mental health crisis. And I think the amount of young people that are dealing with depression and anxiety is astronomical. I think the issues that our young people face right now, there's a large amount of issues that they face. And I think they have a difficult time managing those things. And I think our kids could attest to that and tell you that they have a lot of pressure put on them these days. And sometimes it's very overwhelming.
So the stigma may be a little bit better, but they may be facing more.
I think the stigma is slowly decreasing. I think we still have a long way to go, but I think we are making progress.
Thank you.
Thank you.